And him and his mom walked up to me and they're like, Dobby? And I said, no, Demi. And I'm like, wait. My name's not really Demi. That's my character. My name's Liz.
Okay.
And that is how I introduced myself to this man. Hey, y'all.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome back to Like the Queens.
Welcome back. How exciting.
I have been in my pajamas all day long. Haven't changed. I'm exhausted. I slept until 10, and then I took like a 2-hour nap. 2 or 3 hour nap.
You did. I love that for you. I did not, but...
I'm so tired. Like, I'm so tired.
I bet. Your life's been a little crazy.
I
keep seeing all these pictures.
I've been getting up at 7:30 every morning to go to my day job. To get off, I have to leave at like 6:30, and then I have to be at the theater at 7, and then the show starts at 8. I've been getting home at midnight every night. And then last night was our final show, and so I was like, to like the people like my age in the cast, you know?
Right.
I was like, do y'all want to go celebrate, like go to a bar? And they were like, yeah, except Anissa and Davi ended up going home. So Jared and Luis and I went to this bar, and it ended up being a karaoke bar. And
yes.
Victoria, next time you come back to North Carolina, I'm taking you to this bar. It's not in Charlotte. It's in Cornelius, which is like 30 minutes from where I live. It is so much fun, and there were so many cute boys.
Amazing.
So many cute boys.
Amazing.
I saw a man there that was like over 7 feet tall, and he was beautiful.
You know I'm into that.
He was literally the tallest man I've ever seen in my life.
That is great. I can't wait to come back to North Carolina.
I know. It was really fun. We were only there for like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, because Grace is like, I want to go home. And I was like, okay.
Perfect.
I was like, I need to bring Victoria back. She'll party with me all night long.
I truly will.
It's open till 2 a.m., this little place.
So why not stay? Why not stay?
I
know. Oh my gosh.
I know.
I wish the bars around here were open till 2 a.m.
Walk to like the first little part.
Yeah.
Sorry, there's like a lag in the audio and the video, so I can't tell when you were speaking to me.
Oh, that's odd.
It's still happening.
It's not happening on my end, so I'm just very confused.
Try talking like fast after I talk.
Okay. Say something and then, you know what, I'll just keep talking. I'll just keep talking right now about...
Okay, I think you're good now.
Okay.
Okay, so what I was saying is, like you walk in, or like walk to the outside part, and it's like outside patio, and there's a bar out there, and like volleyball courts, and you walk into the first set of doors, there's pool tables, kind of like what Wisconsin was like, you know, at that box. That's what it looks like. And there's like a hangout little area, then there's another patio on that side, and then you walk up this stair into like the main part of the bar, and there's karaoke happening. It's loud, there's tons of people, and it was just so, like, I'm in the middle of this town, and this place was bopping with like people in their 20s, early 30s, and I'm like, where did all these people come from? Awesome. And why does Cornelius have so many cute boys?
Gotta hang out in Cornelius more. That sounds so cool. I love that. Really I love a karaoke bar. I was out today with a couple people, and we discovered that there's a karaoke bar in the downtown area, and we were like, we have to go. I hang out with not the performers on this tour. I hang out with the office staff. So they were like, we can't sing, but we should definitely do it. And I was like, yeah, you should. And I was like, I support everybody.
You hang out with the office staff?
Yes.
I love that.
I love them.
Those are like your pals over there.
Yeah, I went on a hike with them today.
You went on a hike?
Yeah. It was very much not the 6-mile shenanigans that we pulled in Missouri.
With Jameson.
It was like a 3-mile hike. Nice and easy. And it wasn't even a hike. There was not even a hill. The worst part about it was
crazy.
Yeah, it was. I regret it. The worst part about the hike today was there was a patch. There was a trek where there was like just mud because it was rainy the day before, and my shoe fell off in the mud. And then it was like right at the end, so we were almost done. And then I took a step, and my foot came out of my shoe, and I was like, and then I had no choice but to step in the mud with my sock and just carry my muddy little shoe. Yeah, it was really gross.
I'm so sorry.
Luckily, we were about 5 minutes away from my humble abode, so they drove me back so I could change my socks and shoes. It was fun. I had a good time. I thought that was funny. I was like, of course this would happen to me because I didn't bring hiking shoes. Why would I bring hiking shoes to a performing contract? But should have.
Always have your shoes prepared for hiking, whatever you're doing.
Apparently, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I have to tell you, I'm going to be doing 2 jobs now.
Okay.
Hopefully going to be just doing one. I got a part-time stay-at-home job right now.
That's good. That is good news.
I'm very excited. And it's supposed to be like Monday through Thursday from 10 to 2, like 16 hours.
Yes, I remember you telling me about this.
Yeah. They offered me the job, and they're going to be really flexible with me for the next little bit because I can't just quit my job at the boutique. Like, they really need a lot of help through like first little bit of June.
Yeah.
And so like they're being really nice and flexible about it, but it's a 90-day like trial job to see how this position works from being at home and stuff like that. Like, this isn't a first time like they're trying this. And so after 90 days, if it like works out, then I can get more hours, more pay, and more stuff like that.
Yeah. I love that.
Thank you. So I'm sticking this out for like 90 days. I'm probably going to be hating my life a little bit, working 2 part-time jobs and working a ton. But I'm just hoping that it's going to pay off so that I can quit my boutique job and just work from home and buy my camper.
Yeah. That's what I would say. Just stick it out. It's a month and a half. That'll go by so fast.
That's 3 months, hon.
You're right. It is 3 months. Anyway, it'll go by so fast.
Math.
I failed it.
That's so funny. I do have to tell you a little something about boys.
Okay.
Just a few little things.
I would love to hear.
Yesterday was my dad's birthday, but it was also the guy's birthday who I'd been seeing for the past few months.
Yes, okay.
And so I texted him like around lunchtime. I was like, happy birthday. Like, I hope it's great and you have fun on your beach trip with your friend. Because they're going Monday, Tuesday. And I completely forgot that I texted him because I was busy. I was at work and then I had a show. I didn't even really have time to look at my phone. And so it was after the show and after we went to the bar was when I finally when I was driving home at midnight, when I realized he never texted me back at all. And he was the one who had begged me to stay in his life and that he wants me to be in his life.
Always how it goes.
Like, he was so upset and he's like, if you can't be in my life, that's going to be really sad. And like, oh, you just were being my friend because you wanted to date me. Like, saying all these things, you know?
Yeah.
It's like I texted him being like a nice person, telling him happy birthday. And for him not to respond at all, I was like, what the heck? And I woke up this morning from a text from him at 3 a.m. saying he was sorry. He was just now messaging me that he went out with friends afterwards to celebrate his birthday. And I'm like, no. You had literally 15 hours to text me back. And when we were even just like friends, I put in quotation marks because he told me he still wanted to date me. he still would text me throughout the day while he was working. He would text me when he would get off of work. And I'm like, no, you were literally just being a jerk and not responding for that long because you wanted to.
Yeah. And it's like, why? Why do that?
It's
Who are you trying to, like, prove? Yeah. Like, I don't...
And it's just so mind-boggling that this man fooled me into thinking that he was such a nice guy and such a, like, good person because he was so respectful towards me, always so kind to me. If he did any little thing, like, he would apologize over and over, which made me think he was in an abusive relationship. But then as soon as the tables, like, turned a little bit when I was like, hey, I don't really like that you feel this way about something, and trying to have a conversation with him, as soon as I actually am upset about something to him, he flips his lid. And we're back. So many technical difficulties.
If there's a weird jump cut, it's because of that. You guys have to get over.
Because Siri actually decided she wanted to come alive on my iPad and make my recording stop.
Yeah. Anyway,
I was just really, like, I've never been so wrong about a guy before.
Yeah.
Like, I genuinely thought he was such a nice, good person, and the way he has treated me over this, and I'm not just talking about his birthday, not saying, like, thanks or whatever. I just mean, like, in general, it's just so mind-blowing.
Yeah. That's sad when you, like, realize...
I know.
They're not who they thought they would be. But every guy does that in the honeymoon phase, as people call it.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't understand. I don't understand why anybody does that. Ever.
I've moved on from
any kind of relationship.
No, I've moved on from being sad about it. Now I'm just angry. And at first I was like, yeah, I can be a friend, but I don't want to be his friend anymore. I like being able to step back the past few weeks and look at the way he's treated me, and I'm like, this is terrible.
Yeah.
Truly terrible.
I agree.
Well, that's the first part of the boy drama. Here's the second part. And I know people who listen to this know who I'm talking about and know... They obviously know me, so this is going to be really awkward.
Okay.
But I have to see them. There's this guy in my cast who I've been working with, and like I don't date my coworkers and stuff like that. But I could never tell if he like liked me or thought I was cute or anything like that. And last night we were at the bar, we had just got there recently, and I like went up to go buy myself a drink, and I was standing there waiting for a little bit, and he came up to the bar to talk to me, and he was like, no guys offered to buy you a drink yet? Like, that's surprising. Like, made a comment like that, and I'm like, okay, is that his way of flirting with me?
Yeah. You're like, what does that mean?
What does that mean?
Okay.
And I was like, let me tell you, no guy ever hits on me at a bar. I always hit on them first.
So, that's a good sign.
Wait, what is this?
Oh my goodness. I mean, I think that's a pretty bold move.
What?
Him coming up to you. Did he buy you a drink?
No.
Oh.
He was just saying that.
Oh. Then never mind. He didn't even buy you a drink? That's fake. What the heck? Then why did he say that?
He offered to buy, like, the first round for the three of us, but I was like, no. Like, don't do that. I don't know how long we're going to be there. And I'm an expensive date. I go straight for the hard liquor because I have issues.
Same. I was talking about that today with my friends. They were like, yeah, let's just go grab a beer. And I was like, I actually need hard liquor. Yeah. So, unfortunately.
This other guy who ended up meeting us there, like, all three of them got beers. I was the only one drinking liquor. And I'm like, I know beer's cheaper, but I just can't drink it.
Yeah. I do have to say that I am acquiring a taste for certain kind of beers because I'm living in the town of breweries and just beer pubs.
Yeah.
So, but I do still prefer hard liquor. That it's not going to change.
No, a liquor girl through and through.
Correct.
So what do I do with this kind of like going back and forth?
Mm-hmm.
And like someone else has made a comment. They're like, oh, wouldn't this be so cute when you guys get married? Be like, this is how we met, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, haha.
That's what makes it so much worse is when other people comment on it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, don't say that. Why would you say that?
And I'm like, why are you saying that? There's something happening that I don't know about.
Do you guys talk?
Yeah.
Outside of the production?
Yeah. Is the cast talking about it? Like, him and I don't talk outside of like rehearsals, production, all. That was the first time we hung out afterwards.
Yeah. So I feel like it's probably nothing.
So then my next question is we have a cast party next weekend, and they don't know this, but like he's quitting the show. He's not coming back. And
Okay.
I don't know what I'm going to be doing because I understand his frustrations and things like that.
Right.
With what's going on. And I'm like, should I say something after the cast party since I'm not going to be seeing him again?
Are you interested?
I think I would go out with him, like on a date.
Okay.
I don't know, like, how it would
Right.
work between
Right.
us. I think he's a really great friend, and I like being around him. But I know, like, he has a very stable life and all here, and, like, that's not what I want here. And he's very settled in his life. He's a few years older. So I don't know. Like, I'd give him a shot, but I think he's my friend, you know? But I
understand.
Yeah. I go out with lots of people.
It's true, me too.
It doesn't hurt.
Oh my goodness.
I think dating's fun.
Okay.
You know?
Me too. I think we're just people. Like when you take dating out of it, I just love people and I love getting to know new people.
Exactly.
And I feel like people lack that these days because everybody's so,
it doesn't need to be high stakes. It can just be like you two sitting down talking.
Exactly.
Seeing if there's anything more than like a friendship there.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I'd give it a shot, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
And like I ran into like friends from high school who I'm like I would have never given a shot when I was in high school, but now that I'm like older and like past that stage of my life, I'm like, yeah, I totally like go out with you, like just because, like why not, you know?
Yeah.
And we don't have to be so stuck up all the time about dating our friends or whatever.
Yeah. I agree with that statement. And also, going back to the question, I say if you want to, then do it.
What do I even say?
Why not?
What do I even say? If he listens to this before the cast party, you better not ever. And if you did, we can just be friends.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm so good at this.
Right. I would just say, hey, do you want to go out sometime? Just me and you. Point blank period. That's what I would do. I have absolutely no shame.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? It'll work. He'll say yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't know him, but I feel like he will definitely say yeah. Do you feel? I don't know if you wanted to talk about this in depth. Do you feel like there's like a flirty vibe?
I do a little bit. I do, but I'm also just such a kind of person.
Okay.
And I think I might be a little much for him also.
Yeah, I felt that.
Am I a little much for you, Victoria?
No. I meant that as in, like, I can sometimes be a lot for people as well.
Yeah, so. Yeah. And he has friends in the cast and all. And so, like, we do hang out. We do talk, like, quite a bit. And there's been instances where I'm like, I think he's flirting with me. But also,
right.
I don't know, because he has, like, other friends in the cast who he also hangs out with quite a bit. But then, like, yesterday, before the show, I was sitting outside eating dinner by myself because I literally ran from work, ran into a gas station, grabbed a salad in there and some cheese, and I was sitting outside eating super duper fast, and he came out there with one of my castmates' moms, and they were just talking to me while I was eating and talking about stuff. And, like, he didn't have to hang out with me for, like, 30 minutes. Like, he didn't have to go. He could have been getting ready with everyone else.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do you like me or do you not like me?
Right. Yep. I know exactly how you feel. I do.
Do you have some men in your life like that, Victoria?
I do. And yeah, that's all we're going to talk about. I can't go into depth about mine right now.
So you don't want to share your dating life right now?
I truly cannot, because I am still trying to figure it out. But we're almost there, guys. Soon I'll share how I'm feeling.
Once your contract ends, you'll tell us?
Yeah.
So like in another month?
Yeah.
Okay.
So stay tuned. Keep listening, everybody.
Yeah, I look forward to this conversation. I, on the other hand, have no shame, and I'm just telling you now with the possibility that he could listen to this.
The thing is, I know that this person will not be listening to this, but I still am not going to go into depth about it. But I do know exactly how you feel, and it's hard when you're working with them, because you have to continue to work with them. You have no choice but to work with them, because we're all here on a contract, on a job. Exactly.
And now that I know he's not going to be completing this, like, through July, I'm like, so I have to, like, if I want to say something, I have to say something now. And I think I wear the pants in any relationship I'm in, and so I think I am going to have to be the one to say something.
Yeah.
But also, another thing about men that I have to tell you about. One of my friends in the cast, she's a little bit older than me, but her brother's my exact same age, and she was like, my brother's coming to the show this a couple nights ago, and I was like, oh, is he cute? Is he single? And she's like, yeah, he is, and I'm like, oh, great. And so then I ended up, this is really embarrassing. So my character's name is, that was just like deodorant chilling right there the whole time.
At least she smells good. Hygiene, everybody.
So my character's name is Demi, and one of my friends in the show is named Davi. And him and his mom walked up to me, and they're like, Davi? And I said, no, Demi. And I'm like, wait. My name's not really Demi. That's my character. My name's Liz. And that is how I introduced myself to this man. But I think he found me charming, because the next day after we met and everything, he friended me on Instagram.
Oh?
He found me on Instagram.
Oh? Okay.
And guess what he does for a living? He's a DJ and, like, travels around.
Completely your vibe. 100% your vibe.
Party animal.
Yeah. And I love that.
Yeah.
That's a power move. Well, keep me updated on that journey.
I know. He's touring North Carolina right now, going to, like, the different, like, main colleges, doing, like, DJ stuff parties, doing party stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. And I don't know when he'll be back, but, like, I'm gonna find a way, you know. I mean, I think it's pretty bold on him to friend me after just meeting me.
Yeah.
So maybe I should,
I agree.
So maybe I should, like, slide up in his DMs. He's my same age. He's 23. He has curly hair, and I know, my type. I know. And he's tall. He's pretty tall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love.
I know. I was showing my mom.
I like that he found you.
I know. I was showing
like
my
he
mom.
went on Instagram and he typed in your full name.
I was showing my mom and Mama pictures of him this morning. They're like, Liz, he friended you? He's so cute. And I'm like, I know. And the next day, because he like friended me right before our Friday show, and I was like, my friend's name. I was like, is this your brother? And she goes, yeah, it is. I'm like, he just friended me.
You were like, put in a good word for me, please.
Well, I think she was, because like after the show on Thursday, she was like, hey, so-and-so, like, you and Liz are the same age. And he's like, oh, really? And I'm like, yeah, I'm 23. And he's like, me too. And I'm like, when's your birthday? And he's like, June, July. I'm like, oh, I'm October. He goes, oh, you're such a baby. And I'm like, are you flirting with me?
I'm like, oh, what? Sir.
I'm about to date my best friend's brother, who's the one for me.
Victorious was ahead of its time. Was ahead of its time.
And my mom's like,
That's
is he a
all I'll
good
say.
family? Like, does he have, are they weird or anything like that? I'm like, no, they're literally the nicest family, Christian, loving family you will ever meet.
So he's striking all the boxes. Checking all the boxes is the correct word.
If he posts something like on his story or whatever, I'll like swipe up and be like, I don't know. Oh my god.
That's a really good plan. Definitely do that.
Just say I don't know. He'll be like, what? And I was like, you know what I was saying.
You know what I mean.
LOL, winky
Amazing.
face.
So some options for you.
Oh, so next week you'll definitely find out if I hit on the guy in my cast.
And this is so exciting. I actually am really intrigued. And I think you should do it. Because why not do it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, why not do it? I'll
What's stopping
probably call you in like a few days or whatever and be like, help me come up with a game plan.
Yeah. Okay.
Break it down. Oh my gosh, I have to tell you though, this is really funny, but it's not funny at the same time. Normally I can't eat before shows, like I freak out, you know? You know,
Yes.
I have stage fright.
Yes.
Why do I do this to myself? And so Thursday night, I don't know what possessed me, but I ate 10 chicken nuggets, a medium fry, a cheeseburger, and...
Yeah, you did.
And the cinnamon roll, all before the show. And oh my god, my castmates are going to hear this. As soon as I got to the theater, I ran to the bathroom and diarrheaed all over not on myself, but in the toilet. Something died inside of me. And even though I ate a ton of food, none of it was in me anymore.
And that is classic Liz.
Eating so much that I make myself sick.
I mean, I'm glad that you ate before the show, though.
Oh, I ate a lot. I don't know what possessed me. I took a nap. Maybe it was that, like, hardcore, like, taking a nap in your car. I've been sleeping in my car quite a bit. Like, my 1 hour break between having to go, I'm, like, taking a nap, and I woke up, and I'm like, I am ravenous. It's time to throw back a lot of McDonald's.
Oh, my gosh. I know how you feel, though. I get that. I think that's why they say breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Everybody's ravenous after bedtime.
It is the most important meal of the day. I eat 3 meals a day. I eat 3 big meals a day, and I've lost 14 pounds.
Nice. That's good.
Thank you. Maybe it's just because every time I eat, I diarrhea.
I wish, dude. Oh, my God.
This is called hot girl syndrome, and if you know, you know.
Oh, my goodness.
And I've been having, like, flavored iced coffees every day, too. Maybe I'm, like, dying or something. Like, I truly don't know why I'm losing so much weight when I eat so much. And I'm also...
Probably death around the corner.
Thanks, Victoria. I'm like, what is wrong with me? My mom's like, Liz, why are you losing so much weight? And I'm like, Mom, I literally eat so much. You see the meals I eat and, like, what I'm drinking. I'm drinking calories, and I'm losing, like, 2 pounds a week.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
take it as it comes, though.
Am I dying? I'm not mad about it, though, but am I okay?
Yeah. Who knows?
I don't know.
Guess you'll find out soon.
Stay tuned to next week if you want to know if I'm still 14 pounds down or down
16. OMG.
Or if I'm up like 150 to 200 pounds with a new man.
This you will all find out next week. Please tune in again.
Tune in again with all of that. Victoria, do you have anything else?
I don't think so. I do not think so. Nothing exciting.
I am going to call you and be like, what do I do?
Please do.
I can't say
Please come.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
The first time you met me, I literally like messed up my name.
He messed up your name?
I messed up my name.
Oh, okay. We're on the same page now.
Yeah. So I have to do better the second time around, you know?
Yeah. I have faith in you because there's no way you can forget your name twice.
Oh, I need a quote of that. Why did I do it even once?
Oh my goodness.
That's embarrassing. But anyway, like, rate, review, subscribe.
Yes, do all the things, please.
Oh my god. I'm Elizabeth.
And I'm Victoria.
I didn't forget my name. Like the queens.
Like the freaking queens.